Hi, my name is Larry Klein, and I'm a senior life insurance broker and agent with MyLifeInsuranceRates.com. Life insurance in your senior years requires an understanding of what you are trying to accomplish, how you want to get there, and what type of budget you have to meet your needs. Budgeting for life insurance must be a priority for those seniors who are on a fixed income. The individual budget should help guide what plan and amount of coverage may be best for you and your family. I have been in the business of life insurance for over 20 years, and I always advise someone to purchase what they believe they can afford rather than what some emotional video or self-serving agent would push for. I have seen too many seniors wanting life insurance for burial or final expense policies only to have a life insurance agent sell them what they want to sell them, creating a premium payment over and above what the senior could afford. This only creates more havoc in the senior's life, and when they have to cancel the life insurance policy due to affordability, they are left with no coverage at all, and all parties lose. I will use this short video to share some of the most valuable coverage options available for those who are age 60 and needing life insurance for loved ones. Also, please remember, not all types of policies are available in all states. Now, there are two main types of policies purchased by seniors: permanent life insurance and term life insurance. I will talk to you a little bit here about whole life insurance policies because these types of policies are the most commonly purchased by seniors over the age of 60, and they are permanent policies. They are considered permanent because the premiums paid into the policy are sufficient to cover a person throughout their whole life. These policies can be purchased at any age up to age 85 and have a cash value savings component used to fund the policy during the latter part of one's life. For our discussion, I'll identify four types of whole life insurance policies sold. The first one is guaranteed acceptance life insurance. No medical exam is required, and no exam questions for some carriers are required. However, majority of the carriers who sell guaranteed acceptance life do have 2 or 3 questions for their final approval. Maximum amount of coverage on these types of policies is $10,000. Now, the second type is a final expense burial or funeral expense type policy. Again, no exam required. However, the coverage amounts go from $2,500 all the way to $35,000. So there's a range there, even for the smallest of needs. They're designed for paying funeral costs, and immediate cost occurred from the death of the insured. The third type is called a graded benefit life insurance policy, where again no exam is required or needed, limited underwriting questions, and this policy has a unique feature where it returns the premium if a death would occur in the first 2 years. And in some of the carriers' policies, they'll return a percentage of the death benefit paid if a death would occur during the first 2 years. So that way they can offer policies up to and available up to $100,000 by having a little bit more security that death will not occur during the first 2 years, or that the carrier's liability would not carry forward for the full death benefit for the first 2 years. Traditional life insurance for whole life insurance is the fourth and final type of whole life that I'd like to discuss. And these are the types of policies that require an exam from the age of 60 all the way to age 85. The policy amounts range from $50,000 to $5 million or more may be purchased. Seniors wanting to lower their premium by taking an exam, or most often used for large death benefits for estate planning for these traditional whole life policies purchased at this age. Now, another cash value permanent policy type is called a universal life policy. They have a cash value building component policy just like the whole life. However, it is different in that it's a little more flexible with the premiums and the death benefit than its sister permanent life plan, the whole life. It has different index crediting methods than whole life and requires a medical exam. The minimum required death benefit on a universal life policy is usually $100,000. And lastly, term life insurance policy coverage begins and ends with the length of the term purchased. These policies are designed to cover you for a set period of time with an understanding that the term period, no coverage would be available after the term coverage period. Available term offer depends upon the age of the applicant and can be purchased in increments of 10, 15, and 20-year level terms. Purchase amounts are $25,000 to $100,000 offered with no medical exam, and anything over $100,000 would require a medical exam. So I hope this information is helpful. Working with a knowledgeable life insurance broker who has many different companies and plans can help minimize your frustrations and allow you to find the best policy to meet your family's needs. If you're on a certain budget, let your agent know up front that they'll be glad to help work with you. For more information, you can call the office at My Life Insurance Rates at 888-508-5426, or you can go to my website at www.mylifeinancerates.com. That's plural for rates, mylifeinancerates.com for your free quote. Quotes for death benefits between $10,000 and $50,000. Please call our office, as there are many more plans not listed on the quoting software. To each of you, enjoy your day, as each day is a blessing.